She plants her foot on your
Whoa,
chest
whoa,
and
whoa.
pushes you.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
I'm just asking.
It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Now shut your mouth.
Shut up.
Let's see how she looks like now.
The chamber's walls are painted in blood.
Whoa.
Deep and sickening.
Whoa. Whoa. Now let's
Change your plans, boys.
Let's stab her.
Patient. This is her home, not ours. You're going to let her kill us.
But this is what she wanted.
Yes, 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 yes! Finally, you get it!
When it is time for us to meet again.
On a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be the end of the world, alright. I have a guide next to me that shows me which of the chapters that I haven't reached yet. It doesn't have any spoilers, it doesn't have any images until if I scroll further down, so not to worry. Okay, let's not take the blade yet.
Her voice
Hello?
is...
Yep.
Don't let...
Okay.
Hello, so maybe I'll just ask, what's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her
I don't think I've
words
ever
before
asked
she
her in this
responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Oh, okay.
Is
That's really cute.
Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Well, there is someone called Dr. Doctor. I'll go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs,
Oh.
intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Is
You better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Yeah, I think she knows what's happening.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you.
Okay.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Okay. Whew.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs.
Uh-oh.
It's quiet.
Is she gone?
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall,
What?
and she is nowhere to be seen.
Oh my god.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Oh, it does a little. Okay. Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
Oh no. Let's finish
Your eyes
this.
dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
She is nowhere to be seen.
Where is she?
Maybe behind us? Investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you, soft against the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs.
God damn it.
You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
Should I have, like,
No!
Thanks for letting me out.
Yeah.
I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone. You can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
It's over.
but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends,
Oh.
and you end with it.
Oh. Wait, that's the witch. Wait. Okay, close the door behind you then.
You close the door behind
Oh,
you.
there you go.
Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Okay, so I should have done that. Would that be better? Come on now, let's just get this over with, or I'll wait. I don't think it matters now, since I've closed the door.
I can wait.
Okay.
I'm very patient.
Alright. Venture in the shadows?
You step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor.
Ow, ow.
Of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
It's...
The ferocity overwhelms you, and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood.
Oof.
I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
God
You
damn
shouldn't
it.
have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
There you go, the beast. Okay, nice. Oh, I thought I need to choose
You're
to give
on
up.
a path in the woods.
Yeah.
You're here to slay her.
Alright. She's gonna kill me again. Proceed to the cabin. I don't think it matters.
A warning.
Yes.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom?
Ooh.
Or is it just acting out its nature?
It's the voice of the hunted this
I
time.
don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered.
Yeah, but I think...
She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to. We should trust nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell. That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
You're not even gonna address this? Okay, I guess the narrator just glossed over the fact that we know about it. I'm not sure. Or maybe we're not giving hints yet.
The interior of the cabin
Oh.
is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has
And
lived here
what?
for a long time. Wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Dilapidated?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Maybe we need it? I'm not sure.
You take the blade from the table.
Because I think
It will be difficult to slay the princess
we're
and
letting
save the
her
world without a weapon.
destroy us anyway, so... okay. First mirror, let's see what the
You
voice of
walk
the
up to
hunter
the wall
has
next
say.
to the basement door. It's a wall.
Yeah?
Isn't much to see here.
No.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right
It's
now.
not ridiculous to try to feel the texture of the cabin wall.
There was a mirror a second ago, and
Shut
now
up.
it's gone.
Okay. What happens?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes.
Oh,
The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
Gross.
I can smell you.
She sounds almost feral, impatient, or maybe eager.
It's like
You carefully make your way down the stairs.
like it's almost an animal.
The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
Is that a
The
lion?
jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Well, you can see her tail right here.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her.
You still have
Remember,
a chain?
she's just a princess. She is certainly not just a princess.
You cannot tell me that she's still a princess when she has a tail.
You're not helping.
But
It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does.
okay.
Her shining eyes
There you
appear
go.
between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified.
Look how cute you are.
I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Alright.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright.
Uh-oh.
The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Okay, so I guess I'll just move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct.
Whoa!
As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air disturbed by the sudden motion of a
Oh
massive
my God.
body. The princess.
The princess. No questions asked, just move.
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you
Oh,
would have been,
wow.
her chains rattling across the floor behind her.
Oh my god.
Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're kind of like a sphinx-like, but also like lioness? And also, you have wings. I see that you have tiny little wings.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
Counting on you, voices of hunt.
You whirl
Which
around
way
to
should I
find
move?
her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs.
I am in the jungle. Like, look at these bushes.
So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Was it hunted? Oh dear. What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole, and I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Okay.
Don't ask her what she wants. Just slay her. Is that all the advice you have? We don't even know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's
Yes.
just a princess. Don't overthink it.
No.
She's clearly not.
Okay. I guess I'll run for the stairs.
She's right there. We have to wait for an opening.
I'm listening to you.
That's fair. She'll kill us if we try and run past her.
Yes. I guess I'll just say stop hiding and show
If you
yourself.
want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Oh wow, I got burnt.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to. She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else.
Be somewhere else.
We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
Let's jump a little bit and play dead. I think that would be really funny. Wait, hold on.
We're playing dead.
Yeah.
It's unexpected. It could work. As the princess lunges from the shadows
Oh,
once more, you
awesome.
collapse to the ground, feigning death. She lands directly on top of you with her full weight, nearly crushing you into the dirt, but then silence. Only broken by the sound of your beating heart.
God damn it.
That actually worked, didn't it? Only, what do we do to make her leave? Do we just keep playing dead?
I think our beating heart would give it away.
She sniffs at you, shifting her weight uncomfortably as her face finds yours. Her breaths are hot and oppressive against your skin.
I hate it.
Have you seen my great big eyes?
Oh.
Because they see you, fledgling. They see your heartbeat pulsing in your throat.
Oh. This is scary. But also awesome. We're gonna get swallowed whole.
Move! Now! But it's too late for you to move.
Nope.
Her jaw unhinges, and she swallows you whole. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it.
Wait, what?
You are in a dark and caustic place.
What?
Thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface impossible to grip. Your hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you. Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, Finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at
Oh,
a
how
time.
the fuck? I mean, I'm still gonna die, but I feel like I'm gonna get burned into acid.
Liquid pooling beneath
Yep.
you starts to seep into your skin. You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
Oh
When I
no.
killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight. The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
Being
But
digested.
you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart, and I carried it in my throat, and I draped what was left of you on my back, and I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her.
Ow.
Her chains. She's loose.
She's a beast, of course she could do it.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison. I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here?
Does that mean
Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something. You still
I
have
don't
that
know.
steel claw. Tear through her.
Oh, right.
Before we are her. Survive.
I forgot.
Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. If she needs us in order to leave, we could at least deny her that. That is a bad thing to do.
Okay. Just spit me out or I kill myself and nobody gets to leave. Here's the thing. Does it matter? Let's not slay myself yet.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into
which
the
part
thick
am I
walls of
even in?
tissue digesting you.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning
Ew.
skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
I'm
The
getting...
cage is still
Goggles.
locked.
Can you talk to the cabin?
I understand it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Okay. You could have asked me before swallowing me. Continue, Jake.
You slice again, deeper,
Ooh.
rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade, until at last it finds her beating heart.
Oh, hello.
Pulling his hands together as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your body screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
Well, I can step straight through the heart. Come on. Well, slay the princess.
Though your body is dissolving, eroding into unrecognizable shapes, your will drives it forward. You have a target, and you will strike it.
Come on.
We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite. No,
Oh,
it's something better. It's fulfilling a noble destiny. Your lone, functioning arm lashes out, stabbing up towards the princess's heart.
So you found a way to kill me. And we'll die together. And I will see you again soon.
you don't even react to that.
With those prophetic words, you do not draw another breath. your body tangled and melting in the cooling folds of the princess's flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And what does that lead
At
me
least
to?
you've saved the world. I hope.
Oh. Oh, the wild. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
We're gonna have the princess narrate for us?
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
Oh.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here?
Lost count.
I think this is our third?
Well, yeah, for now, this is the third.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Oh, isn't that fun? He's upset.
Good try.
Of course I'm upset. The world is at stake here, as I'm sure you already know.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
We got swallowed.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Someone singing?
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
Is it because I died with her together, so now we, like, merge?
Oh, I like that.
This is weird.
I don't feel so small anymore when you put it like that.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart, and we can be so much more still, vast, unfathomable.
If you really want to know what happened, we tried playing dead, and she ate us. She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together.
Ah.
What a mess.
Yeah?
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
We're one. Make us whole? What was the Easter, like, little side message code that I see in the starting screen of Dead Space 2? I forgot. There's another one. See, you would never notice that they're here at all. What is he?
I'm not watching you, I'm trying to help you. That's not an answer to our question.
Okay.
I don't know what he is. I only know that he is something other,
Was there more
and that he
dots?
wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
And how do
He
I do
wants
that?
us to kill each other.
Oh.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together.
We're on.
She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
And what it is, I don't think I have the knife with me. Possibly.
No, please, anything but that. You can't just passively exist forever. Not with her. That isn't how it works. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
But there was one time where she was kind and sweet to me.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Maybe a little
What?
peek wouldn't hurt. Aren't you curious? I'm curious. You should look. Never mind. If he wants to look, I don't want to.
Gaze at the terror in your heart, or bury it now before it's too late. Now here's the thing, because it could end differently, but it also could end the same, because we're in the chapter 3 part. And most of the choices you made in chapter 3 leads to the same ending, but maybe it just feels like it's different because it has more branches. But it's in the end, I feel like it ends the same. I think we'll have more content.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
Okay.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all.
Okay.
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Oh, that's weird.
Finally, something is happening. I honestly didn't know what to make of all this. Bit too metaphysical for me. It's hard to have a goof when you're stuck being metaphysical.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Oh, I'm back here.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself blade in hand,
Whoa.
exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
I don't think we should kill her. It would annoy him if we didn't, right?
Yeah.
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live. Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
Okay. Really thinking about it. I feel like it's the same thing, but it's the matter of if you feel bad for her. I'll cut her free.
You devious little bastard.
Shut up.
If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
Oh, of course.
And that other thing is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Then you gonna control me
Ignore him.
again?
His words only confuse us. Just do it. You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever. Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
Can we?
Ha! That's right. Seethe at us. I thrive on your frustration.
Oh, that's really cute. You're just holding her up. And
I didn't think you would do that after everything.
wow, that's really cute. I feel like she would be so. It would be so sad. I would feel so sad.
It's so cold without you.
Oh, it's just crushed on her heart. Aww. Okay, they don't get a chance to respond or ever.
She's gone. And there's that.
Okay, there's Shamir. So,
This doesn't feel. Yeah, don't look at it. That thing reeks of.
rings of death. So, what happens to me? Oh, I've unraveled. Oh, I see my feathers now. Yeah, see? If I load back in again, I would just keep on going to that part and keep on withering and growing and not progressing. Alright, approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, twisting vines in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart. Do not mourn her. She has found what she yearned for.
Oh, when you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are not me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one?
No, their minds
Okay.
are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He does. All of them are just does. He does. When I find Miller, are you going to keep that to yourself?
It's nice to be with someone whose thoughts I can never know as mine.
Okay, Oh. This is the last stage before your completion that I'm not going back. I'm gonna stay here for
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Oh.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Oh, bring the one that well, okay.
Yeah.
If I keep going, it would be I guess it would be the end for this game, I guess. So we will survive. Let's survive.
Jesus Christ. Barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Hey, okay. Okay, run for stairs.
Now's our chance. Quick.
Go.
And then what? We need a plan. We need to figure out something.
Oh, right, the door's locked.
Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive.
Yes.
As you turn to sprint for the stairs, you feel the air shift. You instinctively glance behind you just in time to see the princess lunge from the shadows, more unhinged and dripping, eyes fierce and full of hunger.
Did I get
She is
swallowed
too
again?
quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured.
Damn
Are
it.
in a
Oh,
dark
I'm still
and caustic
here.
place. This isn't going to work. We're in her domain. We just have to stay alive. If we keep dodging her forever, we're going to get tired. We're going to slip up. We have to take a risk. As the princess lunges from the shadows once more, you tighten your grip on the blade and lash out. It strikes, cutting deep, and the princess loses her focus, crying out in pained surprise as she crashes into you. You're sent sprawling and can already feel the massive bruise blossoming on your ribs as she scrambles back into the darkness.
Now I see her a little bit more.
Look at that! We wounded her, and she wounded us. Bad trade.
Damn it.
That hurt. Are you just the cornered animal you seem to be? Or could you be a rival?
She rears back, then leaps at you, more forceful, more ferocious, more serious. The scuffle is brief, and though you inflict a few deep wounds, you find yourself quickly overwhelmed by her savagery. You collapse to the floor, and she wastes no time before pouncing on you in a flurry of claws and blood, your nerves barely able to keep up with the onslaught. By the end, you're lying in a nest of your own intestines, spine severed, blood rapidly draining out onto the jungle floor.
Hey, you have feathers on you.
The princess, drenched in both her blood and yours, idly prods your body.
No, that's it then. Cornered animal it was.
Oh.
Do better next time. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
We're not dead, we're... But you don't have time to protest her premature observation of your death.
Okay.
Because everything goes dark, and you die.
At least I didn't get devoured this time. Would that be the den? Yeah! Okay, good.
You're on a path in the
Yeah, we are. And this time we're not gonna run until we die. We're taking her head on and we're winning.
You felt her. She didn't have a soft underbelly. She didn't have blind spots. What could we have done that would have saved us from her hunger?
When someone tries to make you dead, you have to hit them back. You have to show them your authority. There's nothing worse than a bully that thinks they own you.
Yeah.
Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done.
Oh, shut up. It bodes fine. You're the reason we're stuck in this shit situation. Now I have to do the hard work of dragging us out.
And how do you intend to do that?
We're going to fight her, and we're going to win. There's a reason she slinks around in the shadows.
Well, no complaints here. Now hold on. We're not just going to let the fact that he knows things about this whole Lupin situation go, are we?
Yeah.
He's not important. He can have his secrets for all I care. She's killed us twice now, and that's enough of a reason for us to want her dead.
Alright. Okay, what's the plan? Well, nah.
You
Nothing
make your
to
way
ask
down
about.
to the cabin.
Ooh.
Your fated confrontation awaits.
Oh my god.
You know
My
what
notes.
to do. So, we need a plan.
We've already been over the plan.
What
I'm
plan?
not sure that use violence counts as a plan.
It's a better plan than you had last time.
I don't like this. But I'll try to keep us breathing.
Okay, thank you. I guess I'll just listen to the hunter.
interior is dark
As
and overgrown.
always.
Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all.
Yeah.
The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings.
Hell.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Voice of Hunter, what do you think?
Great. That mirror's back.
Damn it.
And it's where the door is supposed to be.
Wait. I can see it, right? Take it we're not fighting a monster without a blade, even if it's not a very big one. Okay.
What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
You always say this.
He isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
Ah, we got an answer this
That
time.
mirror's blocking our way. Just smash it and be done with it.
Yeah. Well, take the
Yes,
blade.
take the steel claw.
Okay.
You pull
Thanks
the
for
blade from
giving
the
your
stump,
opinion.
gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay.
Good. One step closer to ending this.
Shimmer.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair.
And we're going
You
to
heard
punch
him.
it.
Stop hesitating and smash that antique.
That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else.
The wrong
It,
point.
if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually. It went away
true.
after we reached out to it last time. Might as well try wiping it clean again. What's the harm?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
You bring your fist crashing down into the open hole leading to the basement,
Uh-oh.
throwing yourself off balance and tumbling headlong into the pitch black.
Whee!
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend.
Uh-oh.
It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No.
As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or pleads for safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
Okay. I guess I'll just say nothing.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed.
It doesn't matter if we can't see down here. We know where she is.
Hell yeah, we have the voice of the hunter looking out for us, right? Yeah. Right. Where is the fight?
You step into the shadows and are enveloped in total darkness. Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
Scary.
There, she's about to strike.
Aha!
With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows.
Oh, that's so cool!
Swinging your blade, its tip intercepting her before she can draw first blood. She recoils, stunned for a brief moment.
See?
Oh
I told
my
you.
God.
We needed to assert our might. We needed to prove to her that she can bleed
You
too.
have- you
She'll
have-
doubt her every move now.
You have 6 legs?
You engaging with even more ferocity than before. But that voice in your head wasn't wrong. Within that ferocity, there is also hesitation. Not much, but enough.
So cool.
Not a word is spoken between you and the princess as you exchange blows in the dark. The glint of bloody claws and fangs, the flash of wet steel. In the pit, all of your senses are heightened, each injury stinging like a chorus of insects, each small shift in your favor a major victory that swells your heart. Reaches a climax.
Successfully take the fight into the creature's den.
And
You're taking away. But he doesn't respond. Eyes glance at you from the untested threats of a world unravel. Am I free? They ask. Yep, you're free. That's cool. I've gotten the beast for you. We can again just run.
she's gone. And there's that.
Oh my god, you're scared. Don't be scared.
This is that thing.
Screw the mirror.
We just need to find the princess. Okay. Now once again, I've unraveled into a bird.
There's a world beyond
Wow.
the endless wall.
That's really beautiful. Like if you look at it this way. Okay. Floss.
This one is consumed by instinct. A predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a bold heart.
True.
She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice. Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
The greater good. Right now?
You can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us. We just have to find it.
Find your freedom. Embrace your transformation.
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy.
Oh wow.
Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
We don't need to be everywhere. We just need to test the boundaries. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal. Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same. What is he going on about? What does he know about us? Screw all of this, and screw this guy in particular, always telling us what we can and can't do, always going on and on about rules and the fate of the world. I've had enough. You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
There's a place you need to be, you just need to find it.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end. This task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
I'm curious.
All he has are words, and words aren't real. We're real. Yeah! Ruin his day.
I can hold us together for a little while longer,
Oh,
so long as you trust me.
you sound like Baby from Sister Location. Are you actually the voice actor for her? Oh no, it was Heather Masters was the one who was doing her voice. But she sounds so similar. It's like, do you trust me? The way she said it really sounds like Circus
Find
Baby.
anything. If I have to starve you, if I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
And do it. See what I care. Oh. You do find something is cold and smooth, and gently buckles, then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness, flattening against it.
Move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now. I think it's too late for that, mate.
Yep.
I'm at your side. Shatter it, and free us all.
Shatter the cage.
No, stop!
Whoa. But as please disappear at the sound of breaking glass, for a moment you and she gaze through the tiniest hole in the world at the place you need to be.
Is this what he kept from us?
What is that?
Is this why he made us kill each other?
Can we even find out?
Beautiful. We need to be there. We won't be safe until we are. We won't be whole. Doesn't look that great. Like it better in here.
Yeah. And then it's
Where
gone.
did it go? Why is everything so cold?
Interesting. To answer her, you turn to see her gone behind you.
She's gone. And there's that. This. Yeah, don't look at it.
So, how would she look like if I... Okay, unraveled. Oh! What the
There's a
fuck?
world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Oh my god! This is really cool. It's just a figure. Like a transparent, just a tree? You can't even see where her mouth or arms are. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Oh my god. That's in this vessel.
This one is like a shadow of me,
Oh.
twisting minds in search of answers. She will make for a curious heart.
Oh my god.
Do not mourn her.
Okay.
She has found what she yearned for.
Alright. There's something else that I want to do that involves with the nightmare. The nightmare is here. I'm sorry for like skipping around, but I saved that part and we will come back to it next time. I wanted to do this.
Should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch.
Okay.
We need something sharper.
We're back here again.
You
Go back the way you came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
Well,
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find.
As the princess approaches, your leg.
yeah.
This is it.
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. What did you do?
Do your thing.
I wonder how many times.
As your
Oh,
blood
God.
begins to part. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes... What are you doing?
Standing there gasping.
She isn't attacking. The why doesn't matter. She's... And how are we supposed to do that? Isn't my fault. It doesn't matter
So let's
whose fault
see.
it is, because fine, then you should get looking. Liver,
You should get looking.
nerves, heart.
Then should we? Yeah, run.
You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
You poor thing. Wrong choice.
You get nowhere before the princess is in front of you once again.
You're always going to be a coward.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is. Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Let me out.
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out.
This is all too much. I can't keep going.
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
But he doesn't respond.
Oops. I think I broke you.
Ah,
I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
but he's dead, but you live on. Oh. The moment of clarity. Oh, this is weird.
You're on a path in the... Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing? There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember. You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you? I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let her out. No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything. No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think. We're supposed to be unfeeling. How many times do I have to tell you to snuff out your heart?
Did we get all the voices too because we went through all the
We can't
chapters?
be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere. There's nothing for us to do.
I
We've
think-
already tried everything. We love her.
So we have to set her free.
Ah, he's here again.
We love something that hates us, and we love something that hurts us.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
You went through so
This
many
is bad.
chapters.
You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
I think they're all wrong. So nothing I will do. Oh, wow, okay. Proceed to the cabin then.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as you grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin. Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, all you find is an empty hill. No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there.
Just a cabin is broken apart.
Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
He always lies. And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do.
But I see it right in front of my eyes.
She's still here, buried deep inside the earth. Just walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
What's wrong with giving them space? What if it helps them? What if they need to be heard?
They've been heard too much. It's why they are the way they are. Exactly.
Okay.
They are delusions, and all that catering to them will do is drag you down to their level. You have to keep moving.
Okay.
Or you could just give up.
Alright. Approach the mirror then.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin.
Oh.
The cabin that isn't there. You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it.
And then someone
Smash
will say,
it to pieces.
yes.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what.
Proceed.
Proceed? Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
Yeah, proceed
That's a
to...
new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
Thank you.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see? We're one step closer to her.
A knife.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing. It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be, the only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Take it. It's the only way forward.
Take the blade is the only way forward. You've already tried everything else, don't you remember? You have to take the blade. Oh, okay.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
Damn it.
You lean over the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is so very deep, deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something staring back at you. It fills you with dread. It's her. She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish his job.
Well,
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
no.
You dragged this out for so much longer than you had to.
I hate this.
Closer
There's more
But it was
arms.
always just a matter of time.
and closer
You were going to have to stop running eventually.
and closer.
Everything stops running eventually. Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too.
You have much more arms than before. I don't like it.
A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
What if I don't have a choice? Oh, you're just an object, a tool. You once were something else a long time ago. Was that something you, or is it just a dull and jaded memory? There's no other ending here. Just take her hand and set her free. Oh.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle, tender even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate you.
Shut up.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
Here you are.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
You feel cold?
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
Oh. The princess exhausted slumps.
Why is it so cold?
And there you go. Okay. Huh. That your response. Something has taken her away and slapped something else in her face.
It's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her. Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
They are.
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Hell yeah. Nah.
Oh, you stop with the smashing.
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Yeah, approach the mirror. Holds the truth that you must
Something
witness.
tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
Oh.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Okay. So as you reach for it, it's me.
Yes. This one is filled with sadness.
Oh.
A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desired, do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Okay. I guess that's it. Let's say the
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who's sorry. No. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. But you never see her die.
She's gone.
This one is like a shadow. Do not mourn her. She has found
so
what
it's the
she
same
yearned
thing.
for.
Alright. Alright. I'm ready
Next
to
I
go
will
back
be
now.
here.
To keep on going. Let's go to the cabin.
We're not gonna go through with it. You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. Do you actually believe...
It's like she's convinced. Yes. But it's over, isn't it? But is it over?
I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some trick up her
It's
sleeve.
over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Why
And
not?
why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Check for pulse. Remove the blade. Check for pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that?
Oh,
You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
oh, hello.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Okay.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
A new chapter. The razor. Oh no.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay.
She will lie. He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin. I wonder what form she will take.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards,
Oh my God.
their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I hate this. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Okay.
It will be difficult to slay. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
But why? Approach the mirror then.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What if there
What
is?
are you talking about? This is...
Yeah, fuck mirror, please.
You reach forward and rub your hand against... But there was a mirror a second ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Let's go in there. The door is barely functioning.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
What are you, Pyramid Head?
Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
The narrator keeps making us think straight, think the same thing forever. You have to think this is just a cabin, it's just a princess, she doesn't have a weapon. It's I think maybe this is the reason, the thing, if we get our minds out of the way. So that's why she has so many forms, because we are not thinking straight. We're thinking oh, other branches reaching out, and then she slowly takes form of that set of what we can think of, because we feel the consequences of our actions in the previous timeline, I guess.
Her
Okay.
grating voice carries up the stairs.
I wonder what form she would take.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
So wrong, so sarcastic.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
God.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
I hate it.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
I
She's
hate
trying
it.
to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
Is this revenge? Is this...
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Oh, I hate it. But that means the voice actress did a great job. Good job, Nicole Goodman. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. I'm closer to him freeing you. Better not try anything.
Of course I won't.
Oh, yeah?
Against your better judgment, you walk
You're
across
missing
the room
your
to within arm's reach
eyebrow.
of the princess.
Oh.
I don't like the way you said within arm's reach. You hear the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right?
It's ours.
Hers, at first. Then yours. Your neck, specifically.
Damn.
Hehe.
You collapse to the ground, your vision swimming as you attempt to focus on her bloody
That is a
blade
big
and the limp
knife.
sack of flesh that was once her arm.
You're going to die now.
And with
Okay.
a quick jerk of her elbow, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm sorry. What? The arms race? What?
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Okay.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp.
What?
A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
He cheated.
I feel dizzy.
What's happening?
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting up here and doing nothing. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Thousands of times, but in this case, 3 times.
This is our third?
Yes, thank you, hero.
No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Yeah.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it.
Thank you.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I think the cheat is this on, like...
This feels right. We just have to keep our senses
So
sharp.
do I not make choices anymore?
That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually.
Yes.
And what if we never do? So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
Where's the door?
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Yep.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Okay, approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Okay.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Thank
And
you.
the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was
Yeah.
never there. Just an illusion. Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Wonder
Just
how
stay
far
focused
she would
and
take.
you'll be fine.
I am
You step
curious.
forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs.
Ow.
They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Are the entire interior of the walls made of blades?
Your body tumbles
Oh,
onto the
hello
basement
again.
floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Fun for her, maybe. I didn't like dying all over again.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Your dress looks like they're like razor blades.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin.
The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
Holy shit.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yeah.
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas.
Hunter, do you have any ideas? Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. She just swallows her arms and we don't. Oh, she wins by killing us, so let's be. All these ideas suck. Think of something better. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it'll be very funny.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I'd rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah. Giving her the look. How much you buy me dinner? Oh my god, that's so stupid. I know you would have killed me, but has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are?
A rosy blush flushes
What?
the princess's cheeks, and a wide grin cuts across her face.
What?
You're the only person I know, so that's a first. You're sweet. I like you. You're also gorgeous.
I will stab you now.
Damned, this is actually going to work, isn't it?
No.
Still gonna kill you, though.
Oh.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Oh my god.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you. Ow.
Ow.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt at least a little bit? What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Wait. The Smitten is here too.
Oh, a new one of us.
Wait, what?
I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
I think we died.
You're not. No,
Wait.
you're in a. Where the hell are you?
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Okay.
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
What?
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
4?
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
What's happening?
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay. Whatever we do gets us another us.
Huh.
Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
As long as we keep moving.
We'll win her heart eventually.
He is actually here.
Oh, great.
Wait.
So it's going to get even more crowded.
Oh,
Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
I'm thinking what you're thinking, Broken.
Come on, show me something new.
I wonder what would the next. Finding her, I'm gonna kill her. It's just we're panicking. I guess this would have paranoid. I'm finding her, obviously. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpired.
We just have to hit her harder.
Yep, stubbornness here.
She skewers you.
God damn it.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Okay.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
What?
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh.
Do you
I
have
didn't do
more
much of
blaze?
anything. We're tougher than I thought.
We're actually building more voices.
Just panic. Flee.
Ah, paranoid. Okay.
Skewers you.
God.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
I think you're growing more blades.
Doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, get crowded with all the voices.
Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill
Oh
this
my
body
God.
either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Hello, Code. Great to
She
see you.
skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
What?
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Okay, that's cool. Is it because I've gone through like this the 5th stage and then maybe this is the option that I can do where I gather all my voices back? Oh my god.
She skewers you.
Okay.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time.
Which voice hasn't come yet?
Right. One last time. That's all we need. None of this is working.
Skeptic.
Think.
Think.
Skewers you.
Damn it.
And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Man. Mutually assured destruction. Chapter 4. There is a chapter 4.
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin
Okay.
and we'll take it from here.
Oh, okay.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
What is happening?
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window? Over my dead body.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
This would be fun to voice act though. It's like, all the voices are now here. Just say all you want. See if you remember how you voiced them though.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful...
Can't believe the Smitten is one of my favorites.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Okay.
They're all the same, really.
True.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Yeah.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs, or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win.
Yeah.
Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
How many blades do you have now?
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
No, but I feel like I'm gonna see it anyway.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just gonna show you.
Okay.
It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Oh no.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. Want to hear about the new thing? Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
I hate it.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Oh my god, it's all
Are you ready for what comes next?
You're still talking.
Holy shit!
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
There is no stopping this guy from seeing things gorgeous.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Okay, Stubborn's even worse.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
She's full of blades.
That looked painful.
She's full of blades.
How is she still alive?
She's...
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
I need an arrow and just spear right through her.
This is fake. This is all fake.
Hey.
That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
And more importantly, what are her eyes?
Just a sick joke. I hate existing.
What does that
We're
mean?
screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Okay, shut the fuck up, everyone.
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Oh wow, I feel like this is everyone's, like, dream, where you can just shut your mind up and shut up, just no one talking. Okay. You do not add, and yet through that inaction your body moves on its own. Brisa strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. This is a romantic fight. Is it romantic? I'm being smitten, endlessly building crescendo and then an opening to the heart. Your blade strikes free of volition and her strikes too. Ow. Master yourself and vanquish a sharp foe. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. It's a good ending. That's a lot of hands. You let you see each other die, nobody ever. It's time to leave. Oh, no one's talking now. Because I shut them up. You do so. This is your reflection. Sun has reached towards, and it's time for you to see what's in it. You're nothing at all. Uh-oh. Oh. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure. A faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down in the center of the mirror, splitting the image of the glass in two. And another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. Oh, it blinks. So the narrator is a bird too, is a crow. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'll ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an
What do you
echo,
mean?
likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Didn't the princess in the anniversary part or the tower part also said something about echo?
It's something different now. An echo.
Ooh! Oh my god. I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along?
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
True.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
What is the princess? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Okay.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Why do you want me to destroy the concept of
Because
transformation?
among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Why couldn't you have told me all of this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her.
If you actually knew what she was from the start, if you knew her capabilities, a single intrusive thought could have instantly ended the entire world.
Oh. Okay. Don't ask useless questions, because every time I ask you something, a piece of you breaks. What is my true identity?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
What? Huh? Okay. Or were you a god?
In life, I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something, so I made you, and I made her, and I made this place to hold you both.
Doesn't telling me the snow could still end the world?
It doesn't. As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Death of the author, run out of questions. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Okay. Aw, he closes his eyes. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The long quiet, all of this is you. My god! That is such an eye-opening, simple answer. You are the long quiet. So, the narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and innocent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to cabin one last time. Bring the razor full to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Oh, is it the shifting mound? Yep. What the fuck was that? Was that all the vessels? Oh, hello.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
Oh my god.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Huh. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
I need to turn on the light because it's getting a little dark outside from the rain.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Oh, jeez. Slay the princess or let her or leave together. Okay. Maybe. We can come back to this another time. Because I saved it. Right here. I think I did almost all of the chapters that I wanted to see. Except sometimes there are some choices that didn't let me choose. But I don't think it matters. For now, we have gone to the shifting mound. And I think it would be near the end. So we're going to leave that for the next episode. There you go. Go on. To be continued.